Hey guys, Kevin Du Toit here. So we're going to go over the shift. This is going to be tactic number 3, which is awesome. Because I have respect for you, I'm going to take my phone, I'm going to put it on vibrate. Luckily for you, you can go ahead and pause this video and go ahead and take care of your business or your family. I'm at home, so yes, still in quarantine. It's been over 2 months and I'm a little bit stir crazy. However, I'm hanging in there. So let's get into chapter 3, guys. Do more with less. So this is one interesting thing about being in leadership is they teach about leverage. Leverage is very, very important. Leverage is like delegating. You got lots of duties, or you've got tasks, or you've got responsibilities, and you delegate them. So I'm gonna go straight to page 1. Let's get going. What I've done is I've highlighted all of the key parts in the book. I'm only going over what I think is really necessary for you to get the best and the most compact product out of this book so that you can go through this with me. This is only going to be about 10-15 minutes long, so let's have some fun. Page 1, I love this quote by Victor Frankl. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Right? We have no control over the riots going on in LA right now, Orange County, or the country, or the world actually. They're going over London and Germany as well. We've got no control over this virus that's killing hundreds of thousands of people and making millions of people sick. So we have to change ourselves. So let me go on, okay? When the market turns, shifts, right? It is time to roll up your sleeves for everyone around you to do the same thing as well, of course. Guys, this is time for massive action. Even though we're at home, there's a lot we can still do. We've got the internet, we've got Zoom, we've got social media, we've got our email, we've got the our business accounts and our online accounts and our social media accounts. It is time to work both smarter and harder. Awesome. It's time to evaluate which resources and services must stay or go. Funnel what you need, the rest can go. Time to get lean and mean. It's time to consider effectiveness and efficiency as tools of necessity. It's time to see what bang you get for the bucks you've got. Okay, I have money, but I don't have a lot right now, so I'm being very, very cautious. I'm not being frugal. I've cut down a lot on other expenses and brought some of my costs down to somewhere else, but really cut down a lot. Cutting expenses, let's go to the next chapter. Cutting expenses and finding your margin doesn't necessarily mean slashing quality or delivering less. Guys, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. Okay, that's where it lies. So right now you have to get really focused on your quality. Don't focus on the 80% that's consuming you and keeping you busy, being busy. Focus on the 20%, which is really where you make all your money. Your 20% is your 80% value. When the market shifts, your organization shifts. A market shift can be an opportunity. I love that it's an opportunity because it is to evaluate, upgrade, and top grade your business and unsolicited gift of the shift. Guys, this is the time to get lean and mean. Skip any fault finding, finger pointing. Oh, woe is me. It's not my fault. Blame somebody else. Or blaming. Go straight to a new vision of your business. Yes, guys, this is the time to polish your skills. This is the time to really focus or be hard focused on what you're on, where you're going. Okay, back to basics. Back to basics is just wonderful. Back to basics. This is tactic number 3 of the shift book. I'm going over this. We'll be going over this every week. You can get your book in the description below. Also, please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and click the bell. Okay, back to basics. Okay, don't let change throw you a loop. There is an old saying in sports. If you want to stay ahead, then play like you're behind. Show up early, work longer, work smarter, elevate yourself, educate yourself. Even against the commercial industry of real estate, start doing commercial terms and evaluation reports and speeches and so forth. You do that by asking yourself 4 straightforward questions, okay? What are my business priorities? It's going to make you money, okay? When do they need to get done ASAP? So go to the checklist. Who is the best person to do them? Okay, if you're not that expert in doing admin, well, hire a virtual assistant. And finally, how should they be done? You're in charge. You're the boss. You call the shots. You make executive decisions. You're the CEO of your brand. Make it happen. We know the answer to the first question because it is the fundamental 6 priorities for your core business. Let's go over the 6 priorities for your core business right now, okay? Number 1, lead generation. Guys, doesn't matter what business you're in, whether you're in sales, whether you're in real estate selling cars, whether you're online marketing, it's all about leads. You got to capture them and convert them into appointments. It's a contact sport. You'll hear me say that a lot. Number 2, present to buyers and sellers and get agreements, contracts, get in writing. Most of the time, 90% of the time, if they commit to you in a contract to work with you as a buyer's agent or listing agent, you're good. Otherwise, it's like nothing's perfect. And if you lose a client, so what? It wasn't meant to be. Don't harp on that 10% loss and failure. Focus on the 90% positive and good. Number 3, show buyers and market sellers. Absolutely. If right now under quarantine, you can't show buyers a property, but you can do virtual tours. Yes, you can. You can actually go to the property, video with your cell phone, guys. That's all you need. Okay, I've got some messages. I remember having vibrate. Or do virtual online showings. It's possible. We have technology, guys. Number 4, write and negotiate contracts. You've got to. So today I put in 2 offers, actually 1 offer, and I'm pending 1. So I've got into the wholesale market now. Again, I do sell high-end, unique properties that I won't discuss because my clientele's private. However, I've got into the wholesale market because there's a big demand for it. Number 5, coordinate the sale of the closing, of course. The checklist. And number 6, manage the money. Here's a beautiful quote by Diane Kink, The Woodlands in Texas. More staff doesn't equate to more productivity. The phenomenal few can outperform, outproduce, and outpace the mediocre many. Yes, you're of quality and size. You make people's dreams a reality. You're a high-end real estate agent. It means you have a qualification, you have an expertise, and you're licensed by the state or by the, and you're governed by the nation of America to do the right thing. We know that to achieve your highest potential, these 6 core competencies, sorry, it's my ADD, CDD, HOR. Competencies must be done consistently and done well. Sorry, guys. See, I'm also flawed. I make mistakes. People, this is so important. It's so good to surround yourself with amazing people because you can become amazing. You surround yourself with what you become. People begins with you and you, self-mastery. So before you look at others and take an honest look at yourself first. Are you maximizing your own productivity? Are you doing what matters most? Are you? Think about that. Are you doing what you get paid to do? You know, sometimes I dilly-dally in social media, but it doesn't really make me money. I haven't made any money from Facebook. I haven't made any money from Instagram. The only place I made money is actually YouTube. As we said in tactic number 1, I go back if you want to watch tactic number 1, get real, get right. The role you play in your business is critical, especially right now, guys. This is the time to really brace yourselves and polish yourselves and get yourselves to the next level. Now more than ever, you've got the time now to focus on yourself. Do it. There are 2 types of people in this business. Those directly employed by you and those indirectly employed by you. What that means is if you have an assistant, if you have a transaction coordinator that's in-house that you're paying, if you have a lawyer that's in-house that you're paying, that's good. And then also indirectly is, so there's directly. Indirectly is your vendors, your affiliates, your title, your lender, your escrow, those people. They're part of your team. That's how you make money. You know, that's part of your team. Okay, I'm almost done. We'll go through this fast. Face it, when it comes to people, up markets conceal and tough markets reveal. When the going gets tough, you really see who your warriors are, who stand by your side. When the time is good, everyone's happy. Everyone loves you. You're a great guy. You're amazing. You're a wonderful agent. She is the best. Until time to get tough, you really see who your friends are. I love this. Terry Brankus from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm asking everyone on the team to do more. Okay, that's good. We've even assigned each buyer agent additional tasks. We all have to do more without spending more. That's right, guys. Money does solve a lot of problems. Action solves everything. Just remember that. In the Millionaire, I love the Millionaire Real Estate Agent. We're going to cover that. I'm going to actually do that. I'll do chapter by chapter, 10 to 15-minute ones, episodes. We identify these individuals as Culdesac talent. Culdesac meaning they're Culdesac. They've hit their ceiling. They've hit the top of they're not top shelf. They can't break through the threshold. That's okay. I know people that are amazing administrative assistants, and that's all they'll be. That's all they want to be, and they're happy that way. That's good. You need those people. Okay, that's Culdesac. They're motivated and they're good at what they do. They just can't seem to do the breakthrough. And you know what it is? They don't want to, so why force it? Okay, that's the Culdesac people. They've hit their capacity. So then you find the ones that want more. They push for more. They want more responsibility. Those are your ones that are go-getters. Those are the ones that are going to climb the ranks, and that's why you hire within. When you find the key people doing the key jobs, you hire within. So you keep the people that are happy doing what they want to do, but then those that are really doing well, if you're looking for to hire an executive or management position, look within your organization, because those people that want to elevate themselves, they will. We've got another few minutes here. Let me just move on because this is what I love. Guys, 7 steps to talent shift. This is good. So in the shift book, 7 steps to talent shifts. This is great. And just go over these. Just don't memorize them. Just go over them so you have an understanding. Sit down with your people and share your vision for your business. It's very important. They've got to know where you're coming from. They've got to have an understanding. Number 2, visit with each person to see if they're with you and are willing to do whatever it takes. Absolutely, yes. That's number 2. Number 3, realign job descriptions around the 6 core competencies that must get done. Awesome. Okay. You've got to have a game plan. You've got to have kind of a checklist. Number 4, set easy to measure goals, standards, and activities for each person. Guys, don't overwhelm. Right now, I'm under stress. My family's under stress. I've got kids in the hallway, down in the lounge, living room. Times are hard. I'm going crazy being indoors for over 2 months. Number 5, establish a simple training schedule to make sure everyone knows what you're doing. You've got all the tools in the world. You've got all the schedules in the world. You've got all the checklists in the world. Keep it together. Keep it simple. And focus on one thing, one calendar, one schedule event, one platform like Zoom to do conference calls in. Okay. Number 6, meet weekly with each individual. This is so important, guys. To get to know your staff, to get to know them, not on a personal basis, but to get to know what's going on with them. Meet with them weekly. Show them that you care. Endorse them, lift them up. Help them with some issues they might have that they don't share out in the workforce, but they'll share in your office. And number 7, celebrate. Celebrate small victories, celebrate big victories, celebrate all. There always has to be a payoff. When somebody does something good, I'm not saying give them a pat on the back, but tell them that they're epic and they're a rock star, to celebrate. Keep it simple. Try to flatten your organization as much as possible. Okay. I'm going to move on here to the talent scouting is the first steps. Guys, one thing I've got to let you know this. If you're hiring, you've got to check references. So there's 4 steps to talent scouting, okay? This is so important. I'm not saying all references, but at least 3. You want to at least make sure you do at least 3 references. Do your referencing. This is so important, guys. So important. Number 2, get a behavioral profile. So we have lots of, there's the DISC profile, there's the KPA, which is the Keller personal assessment. There's so many great personal assessments out there, because what it helps me with is when I'm hiring people, how does this person tick? What's a big motivational tool for them, and so forth. Okay, so it's really, really good. Okay, conduct an in-depth interview. Always make sure you get to know who you hire before you hire them, because it'll come back and nip you in the butt if you don't do your due diligence and know who you're dealing with. Okay, so number 4 is test for knowledge and skills. It doesn't matter what they say in the resume. When you have an in-depth interview with them, you'll really get to know what they're really talking about. If they know if they know the job tasks that you've issued to them or kind of directed them to do. When you need to hire new people, always follow the simple 4-step process. There is right there, guys. Talent scouting for top talent. Okay. Yeah, let's end it over here, guys. This was such a good time. So really, and then also your systems. So systems is important, because systems, at the end of the day, you need tools and systems to run your business. If you don't have a good process in place, and it's like your pipeline. You cannot really get things accomplished pretty well. You need to top grade people, and you need to upgrade systems. Hire the right people and use the right system. That's really what it is. I know you're doing this all right now. Usually with systems, the problem you face is the exact same one everyone else faces. We're all in this boat together. You're probably trying to do too many things, and as a result, not doing enough of the right things the right way. It's so true. Try to do much with cost. Trying to do too much will cost you time and money. Your procedures must be lean and mean. It's really good. This is about hiring our people and using our tools, the systems. Getting light on your feet. Change requires everyone to be on board. That even goes with your family, your loved ones, your friends. It's time for your hands on deck. To change really means to adapt. So just think of you and everyone working with you as being part of your adaptive organization. If this helps you, maybe you can listen to this in your car. You'll be able to have all these chapters in your car. Look how many chapters there are. We're going to 12. The end one there's 12 of you, and then the 7 don'ts of mortgage lending. So, you know, you can probably do back to back on this as well. Let's finish off here, guys. I'm gonna end off here, and then we'll do tactic number 4 next week. To grow, let go. Let go of preconceptions, got it right, of people and systems, and what you think they should do. Start with what you have and build from there. Now more than ever, guys, especially under these circumstances, your personal actions, your people, and your systems must be focused on the 20% that matters. 20%, not 80%, because the 20% will make you your most money. There is no time or money in doing the 80%. Just let it go. Hope that helped, guys. Maybe you can just listen to this. I'm really going lean and mean on the Shift book. It's a big book. It's thick, nice and wide. I've got the instructor version here. I use this because I've taught many classes, done many seminars, coached many agents, and mentored many business associates in success. And I hope this helps you out too. Cheers. See you next time.